anyways, right?
Yep.
My best, I would say, just try to take it all at once.
Well, I do want it. I do want it. I do want some. They don't need 25 bales. He also doesn't probably know where they want them.
Oh, okay.
So he can take like 5 or 6.
Yeah, and I guess the rest of them can come over the ILT.
Yeah, come over the ILT, empty them. It's a process. It's probably a couple hours worth of work, but
yeah,
it's better.
Everything everything all right, James?
Yeah, I'm just setting up my. I've just gone live.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Awesome.
So
welcome, James viewers. Thanks for supporting James and Ohana Farms. Appreciate that.
Yep, thank you.
I've only just started. I've got no viewers except
well, it's on. It'll be up on Twitch or YouTube, so.
Yeah, I'm sure it stays. It's YouTube, so it's forever. So I always like to say,
dump. You dump it directly into the. Go dump that into the silo. See if you can dump it into the silo. What was that? That was Chris doing a weird thing. I gotta get this truck out of here.
I like this thing where it says, "Oh, turn left or right into this industrial estate thing."
Yeah, that's the GPS.
You don't see American Truck Sim say that.
Because they don't have it built in. You can get a mod that has it, but...
Man, I'd be okay with American Truck Sim changing the color of the road when you had to exit. So it's red, and then all of a sudden that one little section goes yellow, and then it goes red again. That would be fine with anything.
It will?
Yeah, directly into the thing.
Okay.
So...
Rusty.
Yeah?
What's the grass gross for silage?
I can go check that. I gotta go over there anyways with the truck, so I'm gonna go check that right now.
You can check on the map too. You just gotta activate your grass
I forgot about that. Should be fully done. Hold on. Ready to harvest.
And it's not raining?
Not raining. Nope. It's almost 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at night too. 7:57. So I'm gonna go, James. I'm gonna go put this underneath the loader, and you want to keep doing that.
So we'll have 2 lots of income coming in from
this should be
doing this and from the contract that I'm doing.
Yep, this coming in with the second one. So
yeah, I mean basically you're doing a contract for me.
Okay.
Also for 10K.
Yeah, I love contracts.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll notice as the weeks go by, I'll be summoning farms to do all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can do that. What do you mean by deleting it?
Oh, that's the short form for deliver in my world.
Oh, deliver. Okay, I know. Sorry, I was like, what? And you want that silo too?
Correct.
Okay.
If you don't want to mow all their fields, you don't have to. Just mow what we need. That's up to you. But I'll let silage know what we're taking from them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Please update me when you're done, James.
Yeah.
I'll get started on that. No,
it's 56,000 liters in the tipper, right?
Yes, for that one there is. Okay, actually, I'm gonna double check. Okay, hold on. In the tipper, but then what about the loading wagon? Now, which one does he have? Okay. I go to silage. I just use theirs. And I'm going to go over here.
So everyone.
I was going to use the big M mower with Silage's loading wagon, and their loading wagon holds 56,500 liters. I'm thinking it's the same thing as the big trailer. I'm just looking at it right now. $56,500. Or is that everyone hold 80,000? Hold on. Who's...
Oh, that spooked me. My
yeah. I can get all
my
that.
bedroom light literally just flashed. I hope that it's just a bulb and it's not the running electric, because I don't fancy being the electric.
That would be bad.
Yep.
Alright. Silence.
So,
Hey, Mike.
you sound sick.
Nothing, just doing some work a farm.
So, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Your GPS said you was in the injury store site. Was that to actually pick up the trailer or drop off the trailer?
Silage. Okay, I'm gonna go mow some grass. I'm gonna mow some grass.
Oh, that's a shame, Rusty, because we could have got you to cut our grass in real life. A couple of days ago.
No, I already gotta cut my own grass. Alright. So I can cut 17, 18, 19, or 15. Who's gonna have what? I'm just double checking.
You mean my GPS that went off a few minutes ago, James?
Yeah.
Looks, everything seems good.
Oh man, that runs for 4,000 miles. So it'll tell me when there's traffic ahead and I need to take another route. It'll tell me when I'm in the speed zone. It'll tell me when I have the red lights are ahead if I want it to. It does all kinds of stuff, man. That was telling me to get off the road to go to my fuel stop. Because if I'm talking to you guys, I fucking forget. get distracted in something. You don't want to run out of fuel in one of these in real life. So I just don't want to get distracted. And I run it for traffic prediction and stuff. It's saved me lots of times. There's times where it doesn't work and you still get stuck in traffic, but for the most part, it's still worth having, even if I know I'm literally going to be on the same highway for like 3 days. So I don't really need it. In fact, I can get to California without it. I can shut it off right now and be okay. But yeah, it does everything.
I'd need it on 24/7.
I picked up I was going to get fuel, so it was like exit here, and then at the stop sign it's like make a left and stuff like that. It's specific. And then you actually heard it tell you where I was. It was at a fuel stop, so it says like you have reached Petro Canada on your left. And then if I go to big retailers, like say like a Walmart distribution center, when I get up there it'll say Walmart BC number 675 on the right. Stuff like that.
Wow, it's a very
Yep.
smart.
Yep, it knows where you're at, and it knows what it's doing.
It's a Garmin. I'll take a picture of it for you, Dan.
All right. Well, I'm using the gold or the silver colored Big M. I still don't know how the heck the paint came off of that, or like what happened. That it doesn't look right. I'm gonna say
Doesn't look right.
no. Like the lettering is on there, but that's it. There's no green paint on there. It's all silver.
No, I don't know about you guys, but I mean,
All right, I'm gonna just see. I don't think I can. I might be able to get all those loads in this field. We'll see. I'm gonna have to actually probably windrow it though because it's too wide for the loading wagon to pick up.
Good morning, Mike.
How's it going?
Good morning. It was morning like 6 hours ago.
Or afternoon, or whatever it is.
I'm just giving you crap. Don't be so mean.
I just self-promoted myself on Promoters Discord, so should get some viewers in and be able to spread word about Ohana fans.
Oh, great.
I've already done the ATS promotion this morning.
That's good. Thank you.
Any new people will be directly linked to the ATS lobby on Discord.
That's the way.
Yep.
So,
Okay. Yay, mowing grass. Just what I want to do.
mowing grass isn't that bad.
No, it's not. When you have to do 15 acres of it, it's pretty bad.
So, Chris, I believe we swapped between European maps and American maps on Fantasy.
Yep. Next.
No, there's no rotation. It's just our next storyline is already set. It will be a Euro map. It's usually not like that. It's a voting process, but this time we'll be voting on somewhere overseas. It won't be America.
And every time we stream, everybody has to talk with the accent from that region.
Oh, you bloody idiots.
I was going to say the same thing.
I can't do accents. I've tried before.
I can do a Scottish accent, but it's a bit crap.
One of my friends can do a really good Scottish accent, and he's Guatemalan.
It's going to take a while doing this.
This will take a while doing this too, so don't worry. I'm in the same boat as you.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
Although Paul or Chris really can't make any real life mistakes in his job.
It wasn't his mistake though.
I'm just
the truck.
saying that. I know. I'm just saying that, you know, if he takes a wrong turn or anything like that.
Oh yeah, like he did in ATS. What the heck? Why am I all the way up here?
Wait Thanks for his reply, but I don't think he will be.
Why am I in Winnemucca? I'm in Winna what the fucker? And then he keeps all of a sudden running out of fuel. That's even the funnier part. That's why I say whenever you get down to half a tank of fuel, start looking for a gas station because you will be out of fuel before you know it.
Yeah.
Because at a quarter of a tank, you're pretty much out of fuel. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Alright, let's see how many we can get off of this field. Right now. If you want to take a little break, can you come and check the
I'm sorry. When I'm
You can't?
assigned a task, it's very rare that
Fine, I'll finish mine. I'll finish mine quickly, and I'll just double check that the truck is full again. There's another silage. No, another silage load will be coming over in a few minutes. Then.
I also heard Rusty, and I will trade him my real job for his virtual trucking skills any day.
And I'd be the opposite. Give me the keys to your truck, and you can do my virtual truck.
That's what I'm saying. I'd like to see Rusty in the real thing. There's your trucking skills competition. Take these guys out of a virtual seat, put them in a real one. That would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I bet you couldn't get it off the stop line if it was a manual transmission.
I think I could probably.
You might be able to. You're a different breed, Doc, and most people. I mean, you've messed with farm machinery and everything your whole life. I'm talking to somebody who just like, oh, I can drive that thing. Don't look so hard. I've never seen anybody just get in, pull away, and be able to tap 2 gears, 1 gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just constant stalling fest. I gotta cross the border, so I gotta get off of here, but I'll be back in a little.
Okay. Alright.
Good luck with your stream, James. And the task at hand, and Rusty too.
Yep. Talk to you soon. Okay. Well, this grass field is done. Let's see if I can get those deliveries finished.
So yeah, folks, what basically happened here was that stupid me didn't realise that you could put this in the no, not the bunkers, the silo things, what I'm tipping into now, because they want to put the bales in the bunker. So I don't even know if I've got any viewers. No, I don't. I don't have no viewers. Oh well.
You'll get some. I had no viewers for my first 3 Twitch streams last year. Now I'm getting an average of like 6 or 7 a stream. Just gotta keep at it. You mess up, you mess up. People don't like it, you can be like, hey, the door's over there, I'm not keeping you. Alright, coming over with another load. 85,000 liters.
So that would be the second.
Second of 4, yes, yep. Half. And it's getting dumped in the silo.
Yep.
So don't worry. Okay,
yeah,
hold
on.
on.
Accident.
Well, now that we know. I tried the same truck, or very similar truck in ATS. I like it. The only negative thing are the mirrors are all screwed up on it.
Yeah.
But I tried it in ATS and I do enjoy it. It's just the mirrors, since the mirrors are screwed up on it, the truck doesn't exactly. I mean, you can you can't use the mirrors to back up at all. Too wide. Like, I had to pull my seat all the way back, and I was like, ugh, it was terrible. But it worked. It had pretty good gauges and all that stuff. But other than that, other than the mirrors, it's a great truck. It's got some pretty good upgrades to it too. So if you want, I can put it in the mod suggestions for ATS, and you can give it a try. Feel like you're in Europe again. Oh, that's stupid cab overs. Yep, I told you it's pretty much this same.
Nah.
Okay. Shaft.
You see, folks, that's what we should really have done. As you can see, Rusty driving the semi. That's what we should have done. But we accidentally put the first load in the bunker.
Okay, hold on. Doesn't make any sense.
What does it mean?
I'm not seeing it showing up in the silo.
You gotta
It accepts it, but it's not showing up. Not selling it either, obviously. It's only storage. Okay, 226,000, but there's more. There should be more than that. Okay, you're in animals, right? Move you over to animals. They don't have anything. Moving back to the IoT. And they don't have... Okay, hold on. See if I can actually load it up again. Chaff. Okay, there is chaff. I just don't know why it's not showing up. It's not Huh? Okay. So we have we have 132,000 liters of chaff in there. And it looks like that. But it's not. Okay, the only way to know how much is in there is to actually fill up a vehicle and it shows you. Other than that, you don't know how much is in there at all. Which sucks. But it is what it is. So keep on dumping it.
Yep.
We're just gonna...
Yep,
no.
Title on.
I just was trying to see if you could actually see it. You can't see the chaff in there because it doesn't... If you go to, like, silos and stuff, it doesn't show up in the silo. Because it's actually not a... It's not sellable. But I thought it would still show up.
Thank you for the follow, Ohana Farms.
Yeah, it doesn't show up, which is weird because manure and...
This is supposed to be my daily task. Okay. Good to know.
Okay, there we go. Alright. We'll go get the third load. I'm going to be bringing some grass over too.
So according to Chris, this is my daily task.
That's funny.
I don't know why.
I don't do it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
No, you won't have to do this for I don't think you're gonna have to do it daily. You might have to do it once a week, but
Depends
daily.
how fast the grass grows.
Grows pretty quick.
And
but
how fast people mow it.
A big M can mow like 12 acres in no time. It just mowed field 15 in less than 5 minutes. That's a pretty big field. It took me 5 minutes to mow it, but now I gotta go and collect it.
Yeah.
And I gotta put it back in the silo. I gotta put it into the silo. So,
I tell you one thing.
alright, here's load number 3 coming out.
Yeah, what should I say? I'm definitely gonna vote for Madison County. That's the 4 times company.
Yep.
Gonna definitely vote for that.
Can you go switch over to silage again?
In fact, any 4 times map I'm gonna vote for.
There's a new one. It's like Pine Wood Map or something like that. It's actually looks pretty nice. I haven't downloaded it yet though. Thinking of doing it. Excuse me. All right, let's just see. Let's see how this gets picked up. All right, this does get picked up as grass. So Chris, you were wrong though. The moment it gets dumped into the moment it gets dumped into a silo or into a pit, it converts itself to chaff, unless it was unless it was put in by a chaff, or unless it was pulled up by a corn, or it was put into the trailer by a chaff, of a big crone M or of a crone. Because I just mowed it and collected it, that's just grass. So they are 2 separate items. And once you put it into the silage, or into the silage pit, then it turns into chaff. This will stay grass as long as it's not going to a silage pit. See how much grass we get out of this.
That's H20 already.
So yes, this is just grass, does not convert itself to silage chaff. So you cannot feed chaff to cows.
I've got 2
chaff.
viewers. Welcome, second viewers. You are watching Ohana Farms Inc. stream with me and Rusty, who you can hear in the background.
Hello.
And our website is www.2endhunger.com if you would like to know any more information. We have 3 or 4 types of different farms. We have a UFA farm where you can just play farming sim, where you have other 2 farms, as you can see on my stream when I get to them, is animals and forestry. They're a bit more stricter on roleplay. For example, when you're on that farms, the store is only open at certain times. You have speed limits to obey server-wide and in people's farm things. So you've got animals, you've got forestry, you've got cotton/crops, and the poorest farm at the moment is the poor old animal farm with only 9,000 to their name. Forestry is in second place with £80,000 and then obviously cotton and crops is the leader with 94 million or thousand. I don't know.
94 here.
94k.
Yeah, your first, so silage has 36,000.
Oh, and I forgot we have silage as well, which
Yep.
currently Rusty is in. Rusty is a floater, meaning that if there's any jobs what need help on any of our farms, Rusty will check the daily jobs list if they have one, and will then jump to that farm and complete the tasks.
Yeah.
If there is no jobs, then he can ask one of the workers or managers if there's any spare jobs on the way. Which is perfect tonight because there is. It is currently mowing fields. I've got a contract he can help on when he's done that, and he's also helping transporting trailers, I believe, for another farm. So all hands on deck tonight at Ohana Farms. I'm getting tongue-tied. I need to shut up. Oh dear. Yeah, guys, just enjoy the stream. Oh dear. What did you just drop?
There we go.
I think someone just dropped a phone or something.
No, I didn't just drop it, I placed it down.
Oh, you placed it down.
Picking up any... Yeah, my microphone picks up any sound.
Yeah.
Any and all sounds. My bad.
No problem. I mean, I can't really grumble. I mean, we've got a dog what goes off in the background sometimes. Great thing is...
Ruff, 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 ruff.
The great thing is that when my mum's out,
Done.
natural dog's asleep, nice and calm, but when my mum comes in, the dog starts. Or if I talk to the microphone and my mum's in, the dog starts.
That's hilarious. Alright, I'm coming over with a thing of grass. Silage wagon of grass. And then I'll be coming over. No, this is grass. We need one more of chaff. So this one's a grass, and then I'll bring a chaff one over, and then we got one chaff after this one, after the next trailer. So
as you can see, as you can hear, guys, we are full on work at the minute. Got so much going on, not enough staff. On our website, we also have a Join Us link, which will link you to Discord. So if you're interested in joining our farm, then head over to that link and join Discord and inquire. Technically, it was my job.
I know, but
I know. But yeah,
I made a boo boo. So
yeah, he made a boo boo, so he has the unfortunate job of fixing it with the trailers, and then he can go to resume his normal task. And then after that, he can help me with a contract. if he's got time.
Or if I feel like it.
Or if you feel like it.
Just kidding. I'll see. I'll see. So, you.
Just check all my viewers.
Unfortunately, it's dark out, but
got no
it will
views.
become. It will become light. It will become light.
I saved my viewers off. I didn't know I really had that horrible voice.
No. I had. Don't worry. I had Jesus of Nazareth in my stream. So, how do you think I felt? I felt pretty scared.
Did you get run over by the tractor? I thought I was going to have to call paramedics then.
It'll take me a while to get there. Alright, is the trailer over there still? I just hope he hasn't moved it. Alright, Hans, thanks for not touching it.
So we have a third person floating around the farm. His name is Hans. He is a truck driver silage person. So
Wait, he wants 4 trailers? Yeah.
yeah, 4 trailers. A chap.
Oh.
Oh.
Nope. Gaffer.
So we have another person coming on, and that is Gaff.
Gaffney. Uh-oh.
He is the host, manager, admin, and then whatever the third role is that he
He's
has.
for silage and
Silage.
landscape and all that other stuff. Oh, Ohana's back. I broke the game.
So basically,
Just kidding.
Horace is the manager and admin, and then you've got Chris Ohana Farms admin owner.
Come on.
So everyone's on.
There we go. That was an easy one.
Welcome
Hey
back,
James,
Chris.
have you finished the deliveries?
Doing one more. I got one more load.
I'm still.
You got one more?
I'm still clearing the bulk.
Okay, so you're clear. You haven't finished the chaff deliveries, right, James?
Correct.
All right, cool. And you're almost done, Rusty?
Almost. I'm helping him out with the chaff and grass deliveries.
Okay.
So we're getting them done. Okay. All right. Well. All right, Gaff. What's going on is
I was just trying to send him a message and let him know. I was in the process of it when I got to the border, so.
Yeah. So what's going on is I'm taking 4 trailers of chaff from your bunker and taking it to the ILT. Is that correct? 4 trailers of chaff and 4 trailers of grass?
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'm taking 4 trailers of grass that I cut from field. Well, hopefully field 14 can get most of it, but I just need 4 trailers of it. I got 1 trailer of grass done, and this is the 3rd trailer of chaff. So I got 1 more trailer of chaff to do. So I'm having Hans bring my grass to the ILT, and it's getting dumped into the silo.
Getting the whole server on it.
Yep.
Basically getting the starting materials Gaffney for the cows. So I asked Rusty what your growth status was. He started cutting grass for grass, because I think when you put it in the bunker, it automatically becomes chaff, and we need grass. So he's getting grass. I still need hay from you, like on a regular basis. I ordered some from the store. So there's a bunch of stuff to get loaded up at the store onto a flatbed and then shipped to the ILT. If somebody's interested in that, you could probably put Hans on it. Once James is done with his bucket truck or bucket work that he's doing there.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike's stealing cars.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that guy at the border was a f***ing prick.
Oh,
He's
boy.
like, it was quick, but he mumbled something like he was busy with a personal phone call. I could hear him talking on the other side, and I didn't think he was going to ask me anything. And then he goes, he asked me a couple questions, and he goes, what is it, is what he said. I'm like, sorry, what is it? I go, I look at my mirror, I'm like, because I'm confused with what he's asking me. I'm like, vapor barrier. Why are you looking now? He says. I'm like, I looked at my mirror. Where you think there's a special code on my trailer that tells me what's inside? Like, I just looked in my mirror. Like, I looked around in confusion because I was like, that is not ever how somebody asks you what's in your trailer. They normally say, what are you hauling? What's your cargo? Like, it's supposed to be clear-cut questions. I'm not supposed to think about how to have to answer it, right? So I'm like, he goes, well, why are you looking around now? I'm like, dude, I don't understand the question. I just like that to him, and he goes, okay, you have a trailer, you are hauling it. What is inside, and why didn't you look? I go, because it was sealed. Like, normally that's your next question. Is it sealed? Yes, it's sealed. I even added my own seal to it to make sure. Sorry I interrupted your probably $60 an hour a day because you're working on a holiday.
Mm-hmm. So Gaff is having issues. I don't know if you wanted me to send him a message. I didn't know if he was able to listen to the whole thing because he was cutting in and out. But I just sent him a message.
I'll do it.
All right.
Right, the bunker is empty.
All right. So.
I'm taking this tractor back to our farm, and then I'm free again. Oh, my mum's back at chat. Oh, yeah. She's not gonna ask me streaming.
That's alright.
Ooh, orange moon. We got an orange moon over in the UK.
We had a blood red moon in November or something like that last year near me.
I don't think we get
It was the reason it was blood red was because of atmospheric. There was smoke in the air from California wildfires all the way here in Wisconsin. That's like 4,000. That's like 2,500 miles away. but there was enough smoke to cause that. All right, last load of silage or of chaff coming through, or last load of chaff coming in.
Rusty, did you cut all his grass?
No, just one field.
Okay. He doesn't cut it until it's orange.
Yep.
Yeah. Grass grows in this real stages that you see in the color code.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that.
No, I was
That's
cutting.
on me.
I was like this. I was cutting and I was like, yeah, this doesn't seem like it's a full growth stage. And I looked. I was like, oh. So I just told Hans to pick up anything in field 15, and that was it. So we might not get the full 4 trailer loads. I think we're only gonna get 2.5, if that.
Yeah, let's just start with that. Can you also send Gaffney silage 20K from my LT?
Yep.
Thanks.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello, Gloria.
Sorry, Chris. How much money to Gaff? 20,000.
Correct.
Okay.
Hi, Gloria.
Done.
How's it going?
Going pretty good.
Good. Starting the longest part of my journey now, the U.S. side.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I heard somebody was giving you shit about your trailer. I hopped in, but I hadn't said anything yet. So I heard you talking about somebody asking you what's in your trailer and shit.
Well, they normally ask, but they're supposed to be uniform questions so that if you have a language barrier or anything, you understand. It's not supposed to be left for interpretation. So, what is in your trailer? Clear as that. He goes, what is it? What is what? What is my GPS? What is my temperature? What is my
gas mileage?
shoe size? Yeah. What is my shoe size? What do you want to know? I've had them ask me like, what is that tattoo on your arm? I've had them ask all kinds of stuff. I'm like, it's my kids. Oh well, we're just checking for gang-related tattoos. Yeah,
my kids.
Two cute children with their names above it are
gang-related.
The camera's not working for some reason.
Let's see me.
Good. I don't want to see the ugly bug.
I have to put that down when I apply for anything related to Department of Justice for work.
Oh, yeah.
I have to write down in my paperwork that I have tattoos on both forearms.
Same here in the U.S. If there's a cop who had to resign because he had tattoos, and they didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, the Department of Justice doesn't really care if I have tattoos or not. They just need to know because it counts as a distinguishing feature. So I just break down tattoos on both forearms. Because I do. I have a tattoo on my left forearm and I have a tattoo on my right forearm that my sister did for me and I fucked it up.
Nice.
So it was a couple years ago, Easter weekend. I was actually at my mom and my sister's place for Easter dinner. And my sister was like, hey, I got like all the stuff to do tattoos. I've been practicing. I need someone to practice on. Can I give you a tattoo? I'll do it for free, and if I fuck up, I'll pay for you to get it covered. And I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. So she did it, and it looked great. And then I remembered my daughter was supposed to start swimming lessons the following weekend. So anyone who has tattoos knows you're not supposed to go swimming in a chlorine pool before your tattoo's healed.
Yep.
I did. My tattoo is all faded to shit, and we've tried redoing it, and we can't get the ink to stay in where it faded. So now my tattoo that I got done 2 years ago looks like it's probably about 20 years old. Because it is faded to shit.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
But I have one. What the hell am I... John, what do I want to mix?
What? What are you doing? Well, use it. I said, if you want something to eat, get in it.
Do we only have that fruit punch meal left? Okay. Then I'm mixing that with the coconut rum. John and I both have the night off. I want to have a drink or two, but I don't have any pop in the house.
Oh, whoops.
I'm gonna have...
Where's my break? I thought I disengaged that. Okay.
Just to let you guys know, Gaffney says no problem. It's easy to forget. It's a totally different concept from every other thing.
Yep. So why? That's... Can you move that back again?
So I almost got one of those rock stars that you've been pushing, but I have been almost coffee free for 3 weeks. So had 2 doubles in like 3 weeks. So I was like, energy drink, yeah, probably not a good idea.
They're good.
Yeah, I really wanted a peace tea though. They didn't sell it where I went, and it was like 40 clicks from the border. I'm like, damn it. No stocking up this week.
Where the hell did I put... See, last time Abby was over, we moved all of the alcohol so that it wasn't within reach of little hands. And now I can't find the coconut rum.
Abby.
Oh, da.
It's not on top of the freezer, John.
Maybe you didn't do that good of a job. Maybe we know why she slept under the futon now.
Oh, no. Oh, it's over here on the high table.
She was mashed.
Okay,
Maybe
no.
I think you're already too drunk.
No, I haven't been drinking in days. No, we have a table, an end table that's like really... It has 3 tiers to it. The middle shelf is full of empty Jack Daniels bottles because John's brother buys him a big old bottle every year for his birthday. And
I bought all of those.
Oh, apparently John bought them all himself. Well, what was your brother talking about buying you Jack for your birthday then?
Did you tell John that James says he's coming for the top dog in the company?
Oh yeah, John, I forgot to tell you. James said he's coming to tell you he's coming for your miles.
Oh, I know. They,
Challenge accepted.
I was with him the other day or something, and he's like, he mentioned something about coming for top spot of the company, and I was like, to be honest, all that matters is the miles. But if you want to come for the top spot, I welcome the competition.
But the top shelf of this little end table is where all of the rum has moved to. Because that is what's on top. There's a lamp, there's a candle, and then there's a bottle of Bacardi Oakart and a bottle of locally made coconut rum. John's parents bought it for him for his birthday. And I've been drinking it on him. Sorry, babe. I'll buy you a new one if I drink it all.
If I ever got coconut rum for anything, I would just send it to you because I can't stand coconut anything.
Same here.
Oh no, I'm drinking coconut rum, and my vape, which I broke while John and I were out on our date today, has coconut cream pie flavored vape juice.
Yeah, see, I don't mind the flavor of coconut cream pie, to be honest. It's like when they put the flakes of coconut on the top is when it's
sticking forever. I have to restart. I have to remove. I have to keep moving the loader.
There we go. So I have fruit punch mixed with coconut rum. Actually, really good though. Baby, take a sip.
My stomach just like this went. I was like, what? Fruit punch and coconut rum? That doesn't even sound good at all.
we don't have any pop in the house to mix with. All we have is punch Mio. So I mixed the Mio with water and then poured like probably 2 ounces of coconut rum in there. So
Gloria creates a new drink by accident called the landfill.
Nice.
I make weird drink combinations. Like, I found out when I was in high school that if you mix Sambuca with blue raspberry mix, it is absolutely delicious. Snowberry peace tea and coconut rum is a good combination. And peach peace tea and Southern Comfort is absolutely delicious.
I could actually see that being pretty good.
But that is not a me creation, that is all John. John made that for me. I think it was the first or second time we drank together. He mixed peach peace tea and Southern Comfort, and it was absolutely delicious. Okay, let's see if I can fix this vape.
Last chaff trailer coming into the ILT, and we only got 2 loads of grass in. We don't have enough grass yet for the 4 loads, so that's going to be waiting.
I need for the chaff.
Yeah.
Do you want to write this down? 16.8.
Hold on.
Sorry, I'm loud. I'm trying to fix my vape. I broke the tank.
Okay, 6 as in 16,800.
Correct.
Okay.
I'll get you the other number in a sec.
Just wait.
Rusty, what's the liters on the forage wagon?
Forage wagon. Hold on. Let me get to it.
Is that how you took it over there?
I took it over in the forage wagon. I need to switch over to this one because there's 2 of them and they're both very similar. I don't know as actually. Just give me a second. It's got 56,500 is in there, and we got 2 loads in. And that's for the loading wagon.
8,500 on top of that 16.8.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second.
That's 25,300.
I can't fix my vape.
Yes. Plus, okay, so 16.8 plus.
8,500
Okay, 8,500. Yep, 25,300.
goes to silage.
Oh,
And if you haven't paid the fine that I told you about, the 20K, just add 20K to that, so it'd be 45.3.
okay. Just give me a second. So I'm gonna see if I did.
What happened to the vape?
It fell out of my pocket, and the tank part of it
Just
came
25.
off.
Okay.
And I know
Oh,
how to fix it, but I'm not strong enough to do it. So I got it most of the way fixed, but part of it is still not fixed. So even though it's attached on, my vape just says no atomizers.
oh, that sucks. And
Here, I'll
the
post
tank
it.
part, if it starts leaking, man, it's so messy. I wouldn't
Oh
want to
no,
mess with it if
it's
I
not
couldn't get it
gonna
on there.
leak. It's not gonna leak. It's just it's not like the bottom part where it screws in. There's it comes apart there, and
Oh,
it didn't push back together. I can't get it pushed back together all the way. I posted a picture. There's a little gap in between the purple part and the bottom of the whole ring.
He get it all done? All right, this is the last chaff.
oh shit, yeah, because it comes completely apart right there above that.
Yeah, and it had come completely apart, and that's as close as I can get it back together because I'm not strong enough.
Okay.
John Boy.
You got
John,
it all.
you can't get it either.
Hans.
But one of our friends has fixed it for me before, so John said he's gonna send him a message, but he works tonight, so he's probably asleep right now, so I won't be able to get it fixed until morning. But John just bought 2 packs of smokes, and he says he'll share.
Oops. Okay.
But I don't want to push too hard on it because he doesn't want to break the glass.
And then this trailer must belong to. Okay, so both of these belong to the IoT. That's good. Okay. Now I need to find where to put this trailer. Set this over here for now. So then, is that also for IoT? Okay.
Oh.
All right, putting this back, and we don't think there's anything else we can do for silage right now. I could probably move that over a little bit, but that's all right. Okay. Well, I think. I need to move.
Hey, Rusty, can you also pay for a building contract or
I need.
mileage? It's going to be. Okay, go ahead. Tell me what you're going to say.
I'm in the ILT right now.
All right, so that's the bank. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so 60,000 from ILT to silage,
Okay.
and then the bank needs to send him 9,000.
Okay, transfer mode. So 60,000 from the ILT to silage.
Yep.
And then he needs to transfer.
You need to transfer him 9,000 from the bank to him.
Okay, then I just need to move the bank. Okay.
Yeah.
And then 9,000 from farm. Yes.
He did a construction job that I more or less assumed that would be the city property, not ours.
Yeah.
He's expanding that road coming out of the store.
Done. All right, that's good.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think that's it for right now. I'm gonna go see what's going on over in.
Well, we almost got you everything, Gloria, for the cows. So we got there's hay at the store and a flatbed hooked up to a truck.
Okay.
They just need to be loaded on the truck, and you can take however many bales you want to store on your property, and the rest are going to ILC. And then actual grass is being delivered to the silos in ILT. So you just pull up to that fill point on the side and pick up your grass.
Okay.
That's grass, hay, and then silage. I think we already got silage last night. Gaffney took it over, so it's all there in the silos for TMR.
Okay.
Okay.
I will let John know.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really cool. Hippo is a 13-year Marine Corps vet. He's going to get along good with Caden.
Oh. I don't know if I don't know if a front loader. Well, it should be somewhere.
Which front loader?
Yours.
Mine? Oh, I don't know. I haven't been on.
Yeah, no. I can hear somebody talking, and I need to know where.
Yeah, I'll listen.
Hey. Oh, James, where did you put the front loader tractor for the animals that you had? Is that back at animals? Okay, everything. Awesome. Okay, I'm see what else needs to be done right now. I might go eat something. I'm hungry. Yep.
Okay.
Thanks for taking care of that stuff, Rusty.
Yep.
Thanks. See.
So
My clock is all off. Woke up at like 10, 8 at noon. My breakfast at noon. Now I feel like it's supper time because it's like 4 o'clock, but I just ate. And you're like, I'm hungry.
I
What are you
am.
gonna have?
I haven't eaten. I haven't. 8 o'clock. I've been busy.
John and I went out for lunch. Oh, that reminds me. I need to find my allergy meds.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that seemed like a quick movie. Must have passed on it.
Yeah, we didn't go to the movie. We went to the movie theaters. We played games at the arcade at the theater, and then we went out for lunch. The food was pretty good, but I'm pretty sure they cook their fish in the same fryer as they deal with, because I got about halfway through my lunch and then I started getting itchy. So I'm pretty sure there was a little bit of cross contamination.
Sounds like it. I wouldn't be shocked. I actually hear people ask that at restaurants, like, and they don't actually know the answer. I'm like, holy fuck, that's scary.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is animals flatbed and trailer here at the shop. That's not long enough. The heck?
You're not supposed to cross contaminate stuff. Like, that's a huge no-no. I am of the opinion that I shouldn't have to ask a professional whether or not they've broken a serious rule, because they should know better.
Oh yeah, I agree.
You know, I could see if it's something that's not a common allergy. Like, if you're allergic to, like, tomatoes, I could see having to mention that and be like, oh, I'm allergic to tomatoes. You gotta make sure my food doesn't come in contact with it. But, like, shellfish is a very common allergy. I shouldn't have to tell them, make sure my food doesn't touch any shellfish. That should be common sense if you work in a kitchen.
My mom went on a overnight vacation thing with my dad, like maybe 2 years ago, to the casino. and she went up to the buffet and they were eating, and it was like it was like a brunch buffet, like it was half like I don't know dinner foods and half breakfast food. So she grabbed an omelet. She took one bite of an omelet, and she's not allergic to omelets, and she went into anaphylactic shock. They had to rush her to the hospital. She's like, she gets there, she gets health like fine again. She's like, I don't know what happened. I'm not allergic to anything. Well, they found out that she developed an allergy for eggs. She just hadn't had any eggs. So everywhere she goes, now she asks like people. In fact, she stopped going to places that she normally goes to. She has like 3 or 4 places now that she trusts, and she would ask them, "Is your stuff made with eggs?" Well, they would say no, and then she would be like, she would have to ask, "Well, do you brush the bun with like an egg wash or any kind of like spread?" And we would find out the more questions we asked, that eventually we would come across something in that recipe that had eggs in it. And it's like you could have killed her with just no. If she would have been like, "Oh, I'll take this such and such burger, and it's got like an egg wash on the top to make it shiny and sweet."
Yeah.
That's basically what they do at some of these places, and or the bun was made out of like, they use eggs for the bun or whatever. So she stopped going to places until like she found 2 or 3 places that she could trust that she used to frequent, and found what she could and can't eat. But it's hard to take her out now.
Yeah.
Because you spend more time waiting for the manager to bring you an ingredients list and a book that you can look through than to find it. Then it's worse. You might as well just stay home and eat egg-free stuff.
Yeah. See, me, it's pretty easy. Like, I'm allergic to shellfish, so as long as my food isn't touching or being cooked in the same oil or whatever as any shellfish, I'm good. But I ordered fish and chips, and I'm pretty sure that somewhere along the way it got cross-contaminated.
Yeah, with clams or with like something like that.
Yeah.
Or oyster, not oyster. Yeah, probably clams. Like, what's that? Crab cake, maybe stuff like that.
I don't know. I'm gonna look over the menu again and try and figure out what the hell it could have been. Pull it up on my phone.
So can you eat shrimp?
No, I can't eat shrimp.
I bet you it was deep fried shrimp that was in there.
That stinks. Anyways, I will be back shortly. I'm gonna go get some food and do some other things. And when I come back, I might, if there's anything that needs to be done on the farm, just put in this Discord and I'll check it. So.
There will be, Rusty, don't worry.
Alright.
See you soon, man.
Yep.
So cereals and bread is good for you. Good.
Well, it says it's better than processed meat.
Yeah, but I like bacon. So I don't care what the newspaper says about bacon. I like bacon.
But booze increased it. Cancer research UK from Dr. Julie Sharp said it's never too late to make those changes to a diet.
Well, that's what scientists do most of the time. I mean, people can what they want is they want to risk like being allergic to something. They just don't want to take what you advocate. So if you want to eat, then you eat it. Why should you listen to scientists about what you can and can't?
Hello.
So restaurant?
Yeah, well, the food was good, but I'm pretty sure something got cross contaminated along the way, and my right hand and arm, pretty much down to my elbow, are really itchy. Um, but that's a mild reaction for me because, like, most of the time it gets bad enough that, like, I have to take allergy meds immediately or my throat starts swelling up.
Does your sorry? Does your hands
Does it what?
lock up where you can't move them?
No, just when I have an allergic reaction, I get itchy and get hives and stuff. So right now it's just my hand and my arm. I'm covered in little red spots and really itchy. So it's definitely something I was allergic to, touched my food, but it wasn't bad enough that it caused anything too serious, so I'm not overly worried.
Should just take a couple Benadryl and sleep it off.
Yeah, well, I took some allergy meds, so I should be good.
My daughter's has a anaphylactic allergy to pretty much anything that grows out of the ground. Almost every tree sapling, from walnut to cherry to pine, dandelions, uh, fresh cut grass, all kinds of stuff like leaves,
Oh, so she's got like super bad seasonal allergy.
dust mites. Dust mites is too. And we found out 2 days at school back to back she had to be rushed to the hospital.
What if if another farm wants to borrow equipment? Do we charge them?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, because someone wants to buy the front loader tractor from a farm.
Someone wants to borrow it?
Yeah.
If it's for ILT or to take care of your animals, that's exempt.
Yeah, if it's for ILT, that's different.
Yeah, it's for the ILT.
Then no, we don't charge them. They get to use it for free because we get our food for free.
Okay.
But for example, you have a baler, James. Animals has a straw baler, right? Shark might not want to buy one for himself, but he also still might want to make a profit from the swath that comes from the wheat that he does or whatever. So if he doesn't want to buy a baler, and he knows it's only going to take him an hour, it's a $1,500 transfer from him to animals, and he gets to use it for an hour.
Okay.
So you guys don't like Gaffney's Digio Camo Crone?
I love it.
I haven't seen it in person, so.
I haven't seen it in person either, but I've seen the pictures. But yeah, no, it could have been any number of things because they have lobster, crab, and shrimp on their menu.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you the shrimp is cooked in the same oil as the fish, deep fried fish.
Well, no, because the shrimp is sauteed. But it could just be someone didn't wipe down the counter properly. It could be any number of things.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's true.
Right? It's just like if you have raw chicken on your counter and then you don't wipe it down properly and you put something cooked there, you're going to give someone salmonella. that juice from the raw chicken is gonna get on whatever goes next if you don't clean it off.
They also want to borrow the auto loader for sounds of it.
If it's the ILT, they get whatever they want for free as long as you're not already using it.
No, I'm not using it.
If it's the if it's
Time
shark
out. Time
fins.
out. 1 second. Time out. 1 second. Is this Gaffney asking to use the auto loader?
Goes by the name of Hans in game.
Okay, and why is he? He doesn't work for the ILT, so I'm confused as to why he needs an auto loader and such. What's he trying to do?
Is trying to bring a stack of bales back.
Oh, so
To
he's
the
gonna.
ILT, to the animal farm.
Yeah, he's gonna.
About
He's,
cleaning the shop area up with bales, I think.
yeah, so instead of loading it up on the flatbed like it was designed, he wants to basically knock them down, pick them up with the loader, and bring them over and stack them nice. So that would be for the ILT. Not exactly what the picture I had in mind, but it's not a problem with me if you're not using it. Sorry, Gloria. I just want to make sure it wasn't Gaffney wants to make hay bales and not buy a auto loader type thing.
Yeah. Oh no, it's fine with me. Like.
No, I meant sorry for cutting you off. Sorry for cutting you off.
That's okay. I'm currently just chilling out and trying to give information if it's needed.
Yeah, he was going to bring bales back to
Yeah, I want the bales in the area that you're cleaning up now. Nice and neat, stacked in the bunker. Make sense? If he wants to use the auto loader thing to do that, he can, but have them separated where they can access, where you guys can access what bales you want. You don't have to move bales. So one side of the bunker have grass bales, and on the other side have hay. When they later on, I know that grass is in the silo for now, but once we get bales, they'll be separated down the middle. So if you could, ask them to put the hay on one side of the bunker.
Oh, gross. Apparently, people have started a trend of putting peeps on pizza.
Do what now?
You know, peeps? Like the little marshmallow chickens and bunnies and stuff that you get at Easter?
Yeah.
Tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
People are putting them on pizza.
Huh.
Right, so
I think that's absolutely disgusting. Why would you put marshmallow on pizza?
Because people are weird.
it's alright.
Like, that's where it's been the whole pineapple on pizza debate.
Yeah, well, you haven't heard what I've heard, have you?
Oh?
Yeah. You know, meat.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, basically, has anyone eaten yet? Or going to eat?
Ah.
Because if they are, then I won't say what I'm going to say.
Just send it to me in the DM.
Well, let's just say it may make you want to go to vegans and salads in the near future.
Oh, well, then I don't want to know. I like meat. My sister's a vegetarian, and I told her one day, I'm like, I could be a vegetarian, but I like steak.
Right, it is now legal for your meat to have trace amounts of FeCal matter, doctors group says.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah,
Well, that's why you clean your meat.
and it looked the picture is
Thank you, boys, for being inappropriate. Also, boys, clean your meat.
it's also
If you want your girlfriend to be a meat eater, make sure you clean it.
the it looks like it's minced beef. Oh, this site is currently unavailable to visitors from the European Economic Area while we work to ensure your data is protected in accordance with applicants to EU laws. Oh, you know what? You, you know what?
Good evening, Greg.
Hey, it's gone. Hey, gone, Chris. Hey, gone, everyone.
Hello.
Good.
G'day.
Isn't it like 4 in the morning there?
Nearly 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, it's just getting up for the day.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
good.
James, you're gone.
I hate it.
Last night I had a nice little joyride for the fuck of it. They sent me away and then called me back. It cost me about 5 hours, and then they go, somebody picked up the wrong trailer. That's the stuff in your trailer isn't what we thought it was. I'm like, well, that would have been a 4,000 mile mistake, or like some like 3,500 mile mistake. And then they tried to give me a load to make up for it that was just around the corner, and I'm like, I'm ready to quit at this point. So they called me back and said, we'll give you California. I was like, okay. Happy sucker.
What, you want to go to California?
That was mine.
It's good to know you can be so easily bought, Chris.
So,
yeah.
So you
Hey, man.
go to
How much fucking up do I need to do to get you to take a load to Halifax?
Buy me my own 18-wheeler where I can make my own decisions.
I don't have the money to buy you an 18-wheeler. I just got my hours cut.
I heard that I know we do have some loads in Nova Scotia, but it's Hawkesbury Port Hawkesbury.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yep.
Yeah, so there's a big paper mill out there, but they only send, like, for some reason. Here's the thing. Basically, because I'm able to cross the United States into the United States, and I'm also I don't know how to say this politely, so I'm of the right nationality. I don't have a lot of. There's no way to stereotype me. Basically, I have never done a load in Canada in the last 2.5 years for this company. It's basically just straight to the U.S. Yeah, even though we're a Canadian company, I never ever do Canada loads. It's hard to find drivers that can cross the border because you can't have. Well, you got to have a passport, and in a commercial truck, you pretty much have to have one of these cards that they give you that gives you a priority status to cross.
Okay.
And it's basically a card that you only get if you've gone and had an interview one-on-one with, like, there's actually 3 custom guards in the room, and they check you worldwide, your fingerprints worldwide, not just in North America. So Interpol, FBI, all of that stuff, and then in a month they give you a call and they tell you to expect this letter. You get it certified, you sign for it, and it's basically like another driver's license. Got all my photos and things like that on it, and it's attached to this truck. So when I go up there and I give it to them, they know what company I work for and everything. So yeah, it's an interesting process. It's hard to get one. I mean, if you don't speak good English, you can get. I've seen people waste 5 and 6 hours at the border because they couldn't answer the question right because they don't speak English good enough. And I do. I was born in Canada, so if you're an American, you can't come into Canada with a felony. So that makes it hard to get stuff from Canada, from the U.S. to Canada. So when they find a driver who can do that, that's basically all they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Also, if you took a load to Port Hawkesbury, it would be quite the detour.
Right.
I'm 2.5 hours away because Port Hawkesbury is all the way up by Cape. So it's up at the northern part of the province, and we're further south.
Hey TJ, how's it going? I hope you're well.
How goes it, everybody?
Hey, pretty good yourself, TJ.
Hey, TJ, that's talking.
That's Rusty.
Oh, sorry, Rusty.
That's my other baby.
That's not Rusty either.
No, that's Belle. Fuck, my brain is not working today.
Sorry.
Apparently.
No, it's the coconut rum catching up to you now.
Belle, forgive me, I've been drinking. Okay, Belle is my other baby, okay?
Okay.
Don't let my wife hear that.
Your wife can be my baby.
No, that's true.
And we know that. Some of us have not some of us I don't, but
a couple of the guys have the picture.
We have the proof.
Yes, we do.
The proof has been distributed to non-married men, I will just say.
Yeah, just over at my in-laws' place in Fernie, and it's raining outside, and I'm doing some cooking.
Okay, so here's my excuse for why I said it's rusty. Because I was looking at the little icons down at the bottom of my phone that pop up when people talk, and for some reason, when Belle spoke, it showed me Rusty's icon. So my drunk self went, hey, that's Rusty's icon. It's Rusty talking. But no, it's Belle's icon. My phone's just...
I don't know how you can get a beaver with a chainsaw and a fire truck.
It's called coconut rum. But
yeah, I just popped in to say hi, guys.
Oh, we're all glad you did, Belle.
Thanks, Greg. At least somebody cares.
I love you, Belle, and you know it, so fuck off.
Oh, we show the love pretty.
John just said, wait, what? I love you, John. You're my baby and I love you.
Turn your mic off. Babe.
Oh, you're driving 6.
I need to get married because I am done with doing the dishes. I am done with this shit.
There's more to marriage than just the wife doing the dishes.
John's
how often
And I just went over and like put my arm around his shoulders and was kissing his cheek, and he put his car into the ditch.
I forget. There's a country song where the main lyric is like, "I'm not drunk, officer. I swear." If you were in here, something like that, where she's like, she's got her hand on my knee and like,
Ethan Corbin.
yeah, Ethan Corbin.
They were having a good time.
No, he's just like he wants to get home. That's the point. He's swerving everywhere, and he's basically like, I know I'm swerving. I haven't been drinking. It's just this hottie over here with her hand on my knee or something along those lines. I can't fully remember, but it's a great song.
Well, I'm gonna pop off here, guys. Just wanted to stop in and say hello.
Yep, say hi to the
Alright.
wife and
You
kids.
have a wonderful day.
You too. I'm gonna post what I'm cooking tonight in family photos. Make you all.
Well, send me some, okay?
He's on like a week-long vacation. He's like going to a wedding, and he's like going to see some family and kind of in his area, but not really. Lots of driving.
Oh yeah.
Food.
I'm pretty sure it'd be moldy by the time it got to you, Glory.
Well, I don't know. Find a way. Find a way. Where there's a will, there's a go.
But it's my will
Great,
versus
Gloria.
yours. You will lose. Alright, talk to you.
Alright, dude.
I forgot to water the strawberry.
Oh, what? Can actually drive a forklift in this trailer. It's cool.
Need more. John, you need to not let me forget to water the strawberries anymore, because if they die, I'll be sad.
You have to water the strawberries.
Well, I'm watering them.
Water the strawberries.
There we go. Reminder bot. Gloria, water your fucking strawberries.
Hey, I can do it. Hey, it can happen.
Like I said,
Not a
this
problem.
is coming up too.
It was, but for a while there, it used to come up in John's channel. John, cut Gloria some keys. Because she would fall asleep and she couldn't get their own apartment for like hours. So it was like,
no.
John, don't
I've
forget
been
to cut
locked
keys.
up 3 or 4 times in the 5 months we've been living together. Once was at 11 o'clock at night in minus 17 degrees Celsius weather.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, it was locked out for an hour and a half.
Oh. How'd you keep warm?
I hopped on the bus and went to my friend's work and got him to give me his car keys so I could hang out in his car until he got off work. And
That's
then he
fair
drove
enough.
me home.
That's
And
fair
by then
enough.
John had woken up, and
Yeah.
that was the end of that problem.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Good decision on that one.
Yeah. Well, I texted him, and I was like, oh, this is a good situation. He's like, fuck, I'll drive you home when I get off in like an hour. So, we put the bus down. First, I informed some of John's coworkers that he would not be at work the next day because I was going to murder him. And then I caught a bus. But he was not murdered. He was still alive and well.
Well, that's really good to hear.
Yeah. I love him too much to kill him. I was just cranky. Oh, tired. Johnny. John. Can I have another smoke? Thank you, baby.
Nice brown rabbits.
My hand hurts from trying to fix the vape. I thought you were in a race.
I am.
Or you just paused it.
And I paused it to have a little bit of my time.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm ahead of you.
Anyway. Okay, fun. That's a biosword.
Oh, you have to take care of the cows now. Oh, okay. Ow!
You alright?
Ow! Just tripped over my bag of energy. I forgot it was there. Yesterday, John gave me money for if I needed a cab. And I didn't end up needing to take a cab to work. So I bought energy drinks. Does anyone have any? Oh, I suppose that was posted. Does anyone have anything for TJ to do on their farms? Anything need doing?
I didn't even know.
Field 11 needed to be harvested in animals, from what I've heard so far. I don't know what the status is there.
Yeah, James is using the animal harvester on a contract.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that...
When I've done field 28, that's the next field I'm going to do.
UFA work needs to be done. UFA 2 needs, and 1 both need their fields replanted and reworked.
Oh well, then if that's the case, he's welcome to do that if he likes, or I can help him.
Yep, that's pretty much what I've gathered so far for today.
Okay.
There's
you catch all that?
There's some cotton harvesting to do, I believe, as well.
Is it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe by the end of the day. It was relayed to me that Shark was going to do it later tonight.
Okay.
So I don't know if that means it will be ready tonight or if it's ready now.
Field 9 on cotton is ready to harvest, and field 4 and 8 need to be weeded on cotton. So I can probably do that actually.
There you go. There's quite a bit of stuff to do.
So I mean, James, you'll be right, won't you? If you need a hand, give a yell. But...
You could also start feeding your cows as well, Greg. The stuff's all at the silo now.
So we can do that, okay.
Yeah, you need to make the TMR, and you can store that.
John bought the TMR wagon.
Okay, thank you. Alright. I didn't want to bring anything up in case I said the wrong thing, so...
No, it's okay. We have all things that needed to take care of cows.
Still having issues.
John is running the animal farm. I'm taking a little break.
That's okay, I was just trying to be very careful.
I appreciate it.
You don't want to get Gloria mad or sad or anything.
Oh no, definitely not. No, I know what my wife is like when she gets like that, so I can only imagine what Gloria is like.
I'm a redhead, so probably worse.
Oh well, I don't know, so I'm not taking the risk.
Dun dun dun.
I don't know what your wife is into, Greg, but there is the room for wives here. I mean, we're trying to get the wives together too, so when we're all gaming, they don't feel by themselves. So,
well,
Gloria, Gloria started a she shed here for that.
My she shed burned down.
The she shed did not burn down. It's still there. The
No,
lights aren't as active in it as they need to be.
Yes,
Yeah,
Well, actually,
Belle's wife and my wife.
I occasionally make a post, but they haven't been popping in, so I don't know.
I've actually got a computer to make up for. I've got all the parts. I just haven't done it yet, but I don't know if she'll want to play 19.
Even
I
if
can
she
ask
doesn't
her.
want to play, if she wants to hop on and talk, she's more than welcome to. We have a text channel and a voice channel just for the significant others, for if they want to complain about their husbands or see how things are
Yep.
going or whatever they want to do. They are
Yep.
more than welcome to.
I'm sure she'd love to complain about me.
I can bug it.
But yeah, because that's how I started in the whole Ohana Farms. Was I hopped on because John was always on here, and I got
Yeah.
cranky.
Cranky panky.
I did. I think.
No, I can
Chris,
understand it. My wife would tell you exactly the same thing happened with us. So yeah, got to be careful with how much you game and all that other stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, well, Chris, I'm pretty sure was on the day that John was in voice, and all of a sudden I just call her from the bedroom. I'm like, John, give me the Discord link. So I got the Discord link, and I've been here since. Some days I'm on Discord more than John is.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna have to look for it.
Japanese having
I know where it
issues, I guess.
I'm jealous of this risotto, but I don't like spinach or mushrooms. But that looks really yummy if there wasn't spinach and mushrooms.
Oh, okay, you want us to use that. Okay, so I'm looking for the wrong item. Okay. Right, so we can find what it is.
Okay. TJ said he got most of the list of what needs to be done. He has to hop off in 15 for dinner and then a photo shoot. But he'll be back on later.
Okay, so Hans has got it. Okay, so I can't do that until Hans is finished with that item. Okay.
Wait, what's Hans using?
He's using the animal's bale handler.
To move bales.
And I can't do the TMR until he's finished. Okay.
Okay.
What, John's tractor's in use too, Greg?
Well, I can't put the bales in the mixer because I don't have. Well, I could use the pallet forks and it could.
No.
I mean, even though it's technically unrealistic, but.
Well, yeah,
the pallet forks is what I meant. Sorry.
I use the pallet forks to move bales all the time.
Me too. Same here. That's my preference is to use the pallet forks.
But then
I've seen it done on Real Farm.
But then the moment you try to use the actual forklift, it doesn't go. It doesn't work on. It doesn't work. It's like it's a pallet fork on a forklift, and it doesn't go through bales. But yet you can put a front loader forklift onto a bale. That doesn't make sense. So there's a forklift at the shop.
Yep.
Also, so you know, Greg, the other things are loose in the silo at ILT. They're bulk. So you would pull up under the silo empty point, and you would pour how much 4,000 liters of grass, and then stop it, and then dump in another 4,000 liters of silage and stop it.
Right. Well, as long as I might take a tractor with a bucket, so if I make a mistake, I can fix it. If you know what I mean by that. Put too much in, you can put it back in, is what I mean.
Yeah, you can put it back in there. The only thing you still need to manually load the bales in, like you say, but I'm just letting you know the other two things are loose, and eventually hay will be bulk too. We'll just get it put in there both ways. We'll have it both ways. likely.
I prefer bales because that way you can't make a mistake. Well, if you know it, you get it right every time.
Yeah,
It's just
true.
me, though.
Well, yeah, I would prefer it to be bales too. We're just setting it up for temporary.
No, that's fine. We can work with loose. That's all good.
Because
Sorry to interrupt you guys. Greg, Hans said that he just delivered it back.
And washed.
Delivered and washed.
Oh, thank you. Bless him.
I said, fantastic, thank you.
And thanks for letting me know that too, Chris.
no problem.
Information is important. Communication is key.
That is the truth.
Has anybody seen anything they don't like with Hippo?
No. I mean, Sarah 1 was playing with him, well, would it be my time last night, Australian time. So, and as far as I mean, I didn't, he seemed, the only thing is, I mean, of course he's just new like me, and I thought, oh, there's a couple of things I don't tell him, I thought, no, I better not, just in case, because I'm not admin, so I didn't say anything, but I'm sure someone will tell him anyway. It was just a little thing like driving on the road, probably forgetting to clean his tractor and trailer, and I thought, I better not say anything, just in case.
Yeah, if you notice that things like that have to be governed by all of us. That's not an admin thing. That's a server thing.
Right.
You want it
I'm
to
sorry.
continue
Okay.
the way. No, it's okay. I'm just saying. If you want it to continue the way that you're held to it, accountable for it, you have to make sure everybody's like that. It would become an admin thing if it's continuous. If you're like, hey Chris, I've told this guy personally myself 3 or 4 times. Then it's an admin thing.
Right. Okay. I didn't want to scare him.
I appreciate you not overstepping and all that. I appreciate that. I'm just letting you know.
There's a.
Yeah.
But he's been on. It says he's been on the server for 3 hours. Is he currently on the server?
I can't tell because it's still syncing at this second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it was playing with Sarah 1 on one of the UFA farms. Because like he could have helped me on cotton on crops, but I thought, but he needs a password, and I don't know if an admin's spoken to him and authorized that and that sort of stuff. So I didn't want to do that just in case.
Yeah, I understand.
Passwords are given out by admins unless.
Well, hence why I didn't want to tell him just in case, because I'm not sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, that's all right. I try and do the right thing.
You are considerably more active now than ever, and very helpful. So don't worry about it.
Phew.
Is there anything that I need to be in the server for right now?
Oh well, if you feel like doing cotton and crops weeding and harvesting.
Other than that.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, is there any admin stuff that needs to be?
Oh,
yeah, that's it's more of that stuff. Just I know I did some, but I was just wondering if anyone else had anything else that.
Nothing.
One more person on will be at a server record.
There you
Awesome.
go, Rusty. There's a reason to join.
I'm just kidding. He doesn't want to do that stuff. Floater my butt.
Oh.
Sorry, Rusty. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
No, that's all right. Chris will pay for it in ATS. Hey, Chris, what? There goes the back end of your trailer.
You wouldn't do that.
Yep, I would. He did it to me already.
Rusty.
This guy is gonna kill me over the ATS shit. I mean, he's like, oh, he got lost. I didn't get lost, man. I went to the whole. I took a vacation up to Vegas. I was trying to get up. Man, I was driving, and I'm like, this seems like forever. Why isn't my time going down? And then I find out I'm in Winnemucca, and I swear, without missing a beat, I'm like, why am I in Winna? Fuck you. I'm like, this is stupid up here. Why am I up here? And then I look at the map, and I'm like, oh my god. I went east to west, like pretty much as far as I could go in the map before I realized I wasn't going down south at all. I was going to Hobbs, and I went straight across the map from Medford, just basically, and I went, oh man. At least I wasn't going west. I was going east. Still.
Oh, Rusty. I
Yeah.
love how your immediate way to get back at people is you're just gonna ram them. Rusty must like the fact that we pick on him for that, because that's his go-to now, is that he's just gonna ram someone in the ass.
Don't open your mouth, Rusty.
Shut up. Aw. Hey, I'm gonna take that cooler back.
If you pay to ship it, you can have it. I'm worried about that, man. I'm worried about somebody winning from like Sweden and fucking $400.
Oh, please let it be someone from China or something. Come on.
This thing, Greg. I took a picture of it. I'm not sure if you've seen it or whatever yet, but it is like it takes 2 hands to carry it. It's a big cooler. I had no idea when he said 65 quart because I'm thinking liters and stuff. And I see it on my doorstep. I'm like, what the shit? And it's like it is massive, man. You couldn't put it in the front seat of a car. That's how big this thing is. And I'm like, somebody wins that from far away, man. I'm like,
yep.
Gonna spend just as much money shipping it as buying it.
Yeah, it's only a problem sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that's like. I had a brother over in Hong Kong, and I can remember it used to cost more to ship than what he used to buy the products. I can remember
Actually,
that for Christmas and stuff like that. So I remember that. I know the pain.
I saved money because I went through Amazon. So all I had to do was pay for. I didn't pay for shipping. I had to pay for the stupid customs.
Yeah,
duty. Yeah.
And so I paid $0 for shipping.
Because you have Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah, but then the customs is what killed me. I looked at that. I had to do a double take. I was like, "You sure that's not like shipping?"
You know what I don't understand, Rusty, is why they wouldn't just send it from a Canadian distribution center, and because you were drop shipping it, right? That's basically what you were doing. You didn't want it sent to you. You wanted it sent to me.
Yeah.
I know you bought it in the U.S. The worst case, charge you U.S. for it, and then ship it from Canada. Like, so there is no duties. I don't understand that.
See, here's why. I can tell you why right now. Rusty probably ordered it from Amazon.com.
I had to because the Yeti website was down.
If he ordered it from Amazon.ca, it would have shipped from a Canadian distribution center, and he wouldn't have had to pay for customs.
Wow, that can make a difference.
I did not know that.
True.
Well, there you go. You know for next time. So
I do know that for next time, but I don't think there's going to be a next time.
Right. Well, you don't know that, right?
I don't know.
It depends on how generous he decides to be.
Yes.
That's the truth. Yes, that's the truth.
So.
I'll tell you that I was literally speechless. That thank you just didn't seem to make it clear that I was actually thankful when he told me it was a $400 cooler. I thought like 65 quart, 65. You know, it's a decent cooler. You know, maybe $200. Then I see it and I go online and I'm like, that is a massive cooler. Then he tells me how much it is. I go on their website. I'm like, yep, that's a generous donation to say the least. So, and then he goes on their website today and finds out that you can fully customize them on their website. And I'm like, I'll take one for personal use, Rusty. If you're just throwing out Yeti coolers, I'll take one.
If I do it again, I'll ship it from Canada for sure.
or anything that you do like that from Amazon.
No, yeah. I didn't know. I totally forgot about that. I was like, there's got to be a way to go. There's got to be a loophole here.
Also, Rusty, I have Amazon Prime in Canada.
Okay.
So theoretically, I could order it for you from Canadian Amazon.
Hey, Hippo, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
It's all right.
Hi, Hippo.
I can figure it out next time.
Everybody's happy with your work ethic on the farm. Everything's going well.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Plan's working.
2 weeks later, we all come in and everything's in the water, flipped upside down. It's all just like a tornado.
Well, we know who the usual suspects are now. Right away.
Really,
was
it's Rusty.
Shut up.
Just
He's
waiting.
gonna fit in here nice.
No, I actually have less of a chance now to do it because we got people from all over the world. I should have done it like a month ago. Dang it.
No, because Rusty, here's the thing. Now there's more members, so you could just be like, I don't know, maybe it was one of the new guys.
I'm never gonna do it just for information. So I'm not on that list. I may be on Santa's naughty list, but I'm not on Chris's naughty list. At least I hope I'm not.
You want to avoid if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, well, that naughty list might get me a shipment of cow poo somewhere.
No, they and.
Oh. Oh. Ooh, why are you slowing down?
There must be someone else's. Let's go check.
Is this the most amount of people we've had in the chat?
I think we're close to, if this isn't the most amount, I think this is close to the most amount of people we've had in voice.
Oh yeah, it's clearly the most.
That is crazy. I was just wondering how much are all the voice channels 16? Because it doesn't say it for all of them.
No, this one's 16 because it's supposed to be. I'm gonna change it. But yeah, it's 16 because we only have 16 slots.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the other channels are not limited.
Oh, okay.
Like
No,
there's only if we had 15 people in here and 6 of you weren't playing this game, I would remove you and put you in a different channel. So this is for FS19. So, but we're fine for right now.
No, I was just wondering.
Makes sense that every person that's on the game can at least talk in voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah.
I like 17 where they had the voice over the actual client.
I don't know why.
Or was that 15? One of the two, 15 or 17.
Yeah, I don't know why they took it out.
I didn't know they had that in any of the other previous.
They did, but people are saying that they were having like voice issues or something.
So you telling me they used to have voice built into farm sim, so you didn't need Discord or anything else? Is that what you guys telling me?
Correct.
I believe so.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I must have missed that part. Okay.
If you had your mic turned on, it would just automatically detect your mic and.
Nice.
It was over. Yeah.
I was actually so. You finished? Sorry.
No, your name would just come up instead of texting. It would just come up.
Yep.
Aussie Greg talking with a microphone.
Wow. I actually thought they were going to put that feature in 19, to be honest with you. Because it would have been a good feature to have, because a lot of the newer games have that now. Like, you can turn it off if you want and all that sort of stuff, but it's nice to have the option. Oh, hang on, I've got to go check to see if the shop has a pressure washer in case. Oops.
See, me, I'd be the person who would be, like, turning it off because I don't want to hear him talk, because I just want to chill.
Oh yeah, look, that's fair enough, but it is a handy feature to have built into the game. Although sometimes you can still get it's still unregulated because I've got games that have got things like I think what was it, KF2's got that. That's an example of one. And yeah, you can just get people randomly talking and go, yeah, no, I'll turn that off. But it's still a good feature, I feel though.
I think it would be a good feature for 19. Or it would have been a good feature for 19.
They actually added that to World of Warcraft. Last time I
Okay.
noticed that that's a new feature they have.
So they can update it to they can update it to have it. You don't have to have it in the, it doesn't have to be built into it. Probably you just have to add a specific file.
It's an engine-based type thing. That's a big update.
Oh, okay.
It's a pressure washer.
But if they had it in the other ones, why would they not just transport it over here?
I don't know.
Because there's sometimes in multiplayer games.
Have to go around the long way.
Sometimes in previous multiplayer games that I'm in, you just have to literally start bashing your keyboard for anybody to really quote unquote hear you. Because everyone's with texting, it's just every time someone says something, then you see it. It could be 10, at the top of a list. And you can only go up so far on that text channel in the in-game.
That's cool.
I suppose I could just go and use the ITL one over there and just cross the road. That's probably an option.
Yep, that is.
Yeah, no, it was just I know I can't obviously enter the road after picking something up from the shop, so...
You can go across it, though.
Yeah, Lockwood.
We need to add our police cars in the game now.
Yeah, we need more cops.
Is that for extra role-playing, is it?
Yeah, it was in... Yeah, they were in Ravenport. They were hiding in Ravenport, so...
Oh, no, I saw them. They weren't hiding. I found the police. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, well, they were used for all kinds of things. Escorts from the shop, stuff like that. Some of the stuff that Shark bought from the store. I wonder how it made up to his farm without
fair enough.
Escorts and fees. Because if it's massive, it needs to be escorted, and there needs to be a fee paid for it. Just server.
No, that was a requirement. So thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, if you're ever curious of the things you can get fined for and need to pay for, it's the fines and fees list in our channel is what you want to see.
I can read it. It's a matter of remembering it when you need to know it. That's the issue sometimes.
Oh, yeah, true enough.
There are times where I'm going to do things and I'm like, I think I might get fined if I do this. I'm gonna go double check. And then it's like, no, I can get away with that.
Here's how I remember it. I want to find that guy for that. And then I go there and it's like, shit, it's not there or it is, one of the two. So, you see somebody speeding, you're like, I am definitely getting that guy for that. And then you go to the channel, you look, or, oh, he's got a money tracker, how much does that cost?
Alright, I'll try and remember that mentality, then that might help.
We don't need another Nico in here.
What does Nico mean?
It was one of our former members who liked to fine everyone as much as he could.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
He would spend hours sitting in a squad car next to his equipment. The moment you teleport, you tap through it, he would catch you.
Because you weren't allowed to tell it. So you was it against the rules to tab, isn't it?
No, but he would be like, "Oh, you use my." I'm not using your vehicle. Or
I was gonna say, is that another rule that I missed?
No.
Walk into vehicles. I mean, if I have to, I would, but it's a big
no. But if we have a full server, you should never have to tab over to a vehicle. It should always be a vehicle somewhere that you can use.
There we go, found them. Okay.
I suppose I'll play some farms.
We got the cows for you.
Moo. The cows are calling, Mike.
I just want a steak.
That was good, Rusty. He walked.
Thank you.
He walked up. He walks up to the cows. He's like, "Hi, steak. I am going to fatten your ass up, and I'm going to make at least 25 T-bones out of you."
Moo.
I think that's a 12,000 litre one or the 11,892 litre. Oh, that's a 16,000 litre. So it's up there.
Incoming sync.
Thank you.
You want to post it in the lobby too if you haven't already, because there's people on that aren't in voice.
Oh.
Okay, they've been warned. I typed in game.
Okay. I just posted it in the lobby.
Oh, there you go. They can't say they've been warned.
Wait, Gloria's coming in. Everybody, get to work.
I am not coming in. John is currently playing games on the Xbox, so I can't use the computer. But that's okay. I'm taking a little break.
It is nice when you get warnings so you don't have a bail in the middle of the air and you go, uh-oh.
I had the other day, I had a sink, and I was driving down the road, and when the sink stopped, I was going in reverse down the road.
Oh, no.
I have no clue how that happened, but yeah, my tractor was going in reverse when I came back in. I'm just like, okay, I'm good with reverse. Back to my till the end.
I think it might be like a packet loss or something. That happened to me in another game I was playing. It was like loading screen, and it's like 98, and then it went down to 50, and then back, and then finished a second later. Like, just weird.
Yeah,
so I wonder.
Usually a packet loss happens at that point.
That's weird.
Oh, well.
At least you didn't go blasting forward into the river or something.
Nope.
Like Greg.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
He thinks he has an amphibious deer, or whatever that's called.
Which vehicle was I driving?
You were driving.
Oh, was it John Deere? I know that, but I'm just can't remember which one it was.
Just as long as it wasn't my John Deere, I'm good.
Well, that's I can't remember now. I didn't take screenshots or anything. So
being from Australia, he thinks everything's got that air breather on it, so that they can go under 8 feet of water.
I have to go back to the shop one.
Do they also have dust filters?
Yeah. What?
Do they also have dust filters for the sandstorms down there?
I'm not sure. I would suppose so. Well, they have usually two filters on the front.
Yeah.
That's what they use those big snorkel things for. The ones that were on that KW that had the air filter going the other way that looked like a orange coming out. That's, to my knowledge, that's what they're for. So when they go underwater, the engine can still breathe.
Yeah, but I was just wondering
that's
for
correct.
dust.
That's correct. That's exactly what they use
for for dust filters and stuff.
How high does water get down there? Do you have like a monsoon season down there like they do in Arizona?
They do around the Northern Territory, WA, which are states. Well, one's a territory, one's a state.
Oh, okay.
And I think maybe sorry, Mike.
Are you making TMR right now?
I've got to go back to the shop and get the pallet fork because the bale handler attachment there won't touch square bales.
Okay.
I mean, if you'd like to, you can go grab it if you'd like.
I have no idea where it is.
Where the shop is? Alright, well I do, so yeah. It's probably easier if I go grab make sure the tractor's not dirty.
Oh.
Oh, I've been driving to the shop with that dirty because I forgot to clean that attachment.
Oh,
I shouldn't dog myself in.
don't
Just-
go getting any fines.
Just shush, Greg. Just
Yeah, I know. I
Greg,
gotta, yeah.
Greg, you were on yesterday when we were talking about John's. You get too many fines and you're out of the farm rule.
Oh, fair enough. Well, then I'll just have to cop the judgment. It's that simple.
No, I'm joking. If you got us one fine, you would still be in the farm. If you got like 10, you'd be long gone.
And that would make sense.
Was there bales and stuff we had to pick up from the shop as well?
Yes, there were some that, but
Oh,
we went
I
to the
saw
ILT.
someone loading some and I thought they were bringing it here. Okay. That's my mistake then.
Nope, they were just moving them around, I think. I don't know.
Um,
I haven't been in the server for like
Well,
24
I've got to go back there anyway, so I'll load them. That's all good. Happy to do that.
The bales at the shop, the hay bales at the shop need to be taken to the ILT and stacked nicely in the bunker that's behind the way station.
Well,
There's
I need to use some for TMR so the cows have got something.
Right,
But
right.
whatever you don't use goes
Yeah,
to.
that makes sense.
well,
That
the thing
makes
is, because there's 18 cows, we're gonna need quite a lot.
There's
Yeah.
24 bales that I bought. I bought 24 bales, so
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than 20 to make enough TMR for 18 cows.
then
that's-
Oh,
that's.
we can work on that as we need it. Let me
Yeah.
know after you start. At this point, the store's flooded with bales, so
Do we have a
Better get
truck
that
and
down.
trailer down there? Anyone know?
Yeah,
there's
there
a
is.
flat.
Yes, animals has a animals truck and trailer was down there last time I saw it.
Ooh, let's go take a look.
I hope they're square bales. Oh,
They are
so I
square
have to use-
bales.
Okay, so I can
Yeah.
I can unrealistically use a pallet fork then. Okay.
Correct.
It sounds like we need to get Greg a bale fork.
Oh well.
He's gonna have to wait quite a bit until the store opens,
That makes sense.
unless
Is
you
that-
want to pay a extra.
No.
$1,000 for a $3,000
Nah.
implement.
No, don't, because then I'll cop it off John and Goria. Don't.
If,
That's not fair.
if Greg would like to request that piece of equipment, he is more than welcome to post it in the animals thread, and I will tell John to check and report.
What?
I know I could, but I'm not going to do that for $1,000 or something.
He wants to wait for the store.
Yeah.
This is
I know the animals need as much money as possible, so.
Guess what? I'm driving an ATS.
A truck?
A Mac.
No. I'm driving our truck and trailer.
Oh yeah.
It looks nice. I did test out the FLD cab over. It's overall it's
Oh,
good.
I
The
see.
only thing is that the mirrors are bad.
I've done it.
They're not bad, but there's compared to all the other trucks, the mirrors are not what you want.
Where are the bales?
Hey, Sharkbait, how's it going?
Heyo.
I've got to find where the hay bales are.
I need. Okay. Ow.
Hey Mike, can you see hay bales anywhere, or is it just my game playing up? Where are they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But my game is lagging like they're laying around here something.
Oh, okay, right. So, yeah. I mean, I'm getting like 100 and nearly 100. It's going, yeah, nearly 150, but. Oh, they've already moved them. Okay, so now they're at the ITL now. So, okay, confirmed. They're at the ITL now. Okay.
Alright, so now we're going there to go pick them up.
Yep. Go over there. Where are they? Over back of the store. What?
Well, Hans was moving them and said that he delivered them. I just didn't know that he meant that. So
That's all good. But the truth got revealed. It's all good.
It got pried out of him.
Hang on. Am I dirty again? I mean, Mike's one. Gaffney's
You're
one.
always dirty.
No, I'm checking the attachments and stuff. It looks clean. Okay.
Here, hop on.
Nah, it's all good. We've got to get the bales anyway.
Hey,
No,
has
no.
anyone heard anything about passenger mod yet?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, we need to get that mod so bad.
Was that similar to the 17 one where you could have a passenger in every vehicle or something?
Yes, and that's supposed to be converted over, but
Okay.
that's the modder's choice.
Of course. Unless a third party is willing to get permission off the original author and bring it over.
Yeah.
Kind of what happened with the GPS thing.
Kind of. I think I was used to the one in FS17. This one we have now is a little weird.
Oh no, well after yesterday it's really good now.
I mean, I guess I really haven't played on it. I don't really like to use too many key bindings for things because then I'll just end up forgetting them.
True, I can understand that.
But Chris, didn't you say something about Seasons mod and there's news about it? Someone did.
I'd have to check Discord for that, James. I can't really remember exactly how that works. And I want to give you the wrong information.
Silver News
Okay.
on YouTube had a post about it yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
I don't know anything more than that.
Okay, then I'll look at that. I was just like, I know it was on YouTube, but I didn't know what to look for. I will look for it.
Hey,
Yes, Gora?
I was just talking to John. It
Yeah.
is entirely possible that when the shop opens up, you will be getting your bale fork.
Oh, thanks. I just didn't want to do it outside the hours. It's not worth the extra $1,000.
Yeah.
Just no.
Because John also prefers using a bale fork over the pallet forks.
Oh, that's a blessing. Okay,
So,
that's good.
so I told him that you were talking about it, and he's like, "Yep, I like it better too." So that will probably be a thing. I can't say for sure, but
Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
probably
Well, he knows
will
about
be.
it, so that's something.
Yeah. Oh, I need to get up and go to the living room, but I don't want to because I'm comfy and mildly intoxicated.
Sheesh. Somebody please tell Cowboy to just slow down on the photos.
Is he putting them up in Discord, is he?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What time is it? Okay, nearly 7.
Oh my lord. Okay, so let's see. Just today, Cowboy.
Ah, there they are. Okay, so he stuck them in the bunker. Okay, so now we know. Okay.
Today there
That's
has
a good
been
idea.
3.
How many do you think we need,
6,
Mike?
7, 8.
A lot.
How many have we got down here? He's probably. I think there's probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 32. I'm counting. Also, mass is wrong, which is possible.
Okay, I do have to say that I kind of agree with
No, it's
Rusty
32.
on this. Because I counted 23 photos posted by him today.
In the last 3 hours.
You might want to get some distance, Mike, because this is probably going to fall.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to choose what to do. All I'm saying is there's got to be a limit for people, for specific level of people, because he's considered a viewer, not a.
All right, you're
player.
clear.
He's a truck driver here.
Oh, he is?
I was more worried about OHS for you, Mike.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I'm fine. Yep.
It is a lot of pictures in a very short bud.
So some people like doing that with Discord channels. I don't see the. Well, I don't personally do it, but some people.
Although it is the screenshot channel, so that is the thing.
That's
I mean, at least it's in the right channel.
That's true.
yeah.
I think we got more silage bales at the farm too. I have to check that. I thought I saw some more.
I saw a lot of straw bales at the farm.
Oh yeah, no, I know there's plenty of them. I'm not worried about that.
I didn't see silage bales though.
So you can see one on the truck going up.
There should be 8 or 7 or 8 by the silos.
No.
And I found out.
Your headphones are on your knitting bin, hun.
I found out that those trees that are inside the silo and around the silo.
Yep.
Yeah, those are part of the game and can't get them out of a map. I wish you could though, because they kind of are annoying. Seeing
I've just really mucked up this load, but anyway.
in silos.
How is that possible? So hit invisible strap there or something that I can't see.
No.
I'm incoming.
They posted in Discord too.
Unless my screen is going stupid. We've got bales kind of on an angle and there's nothing to support them. I don't know how that's possible, but anyway. It is in Farm Sim.
Oh, I just blew the transmission on my engine.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I shifted from 8th gear into 1st gear.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
It didn't sound good. It sounded terrifying. I kind of wish that they did do it. I kind of wish, well, that would probably actually be too much, but if they actually made that part of the game, if you shifted wrong and you know your transmission would be damaged, and over time it would cause the engine to
loss. Oh, you did it in the game? I thought you did it in real life.
Nope, in the game.
Okay. Oh, here I'm thinking you actually
not in real life.
I was gonna say, if that was real, that's quite the money shift.
Yeah. No, it's
I think the only people who could possibly do that for real would be Chris and Mike.
What's that?
Go from 8th to 1st.
Yeah.
Like, clearly wouldn't do that.
You can do it if you do it right, but
you don't do it right, you do it.
I'm fairly certain at that point your truck would just spit out the block and be like, "I'm done with you."
I mean, unless you just, obviously you don't go 8th directly to 1st, but 8th the neutral, let it idle down. You can go to 1st like that, but I mean, yeah,
Still sounds dangerous though.
No. That's like pointless shifting in there from 8th all the way down to 1. You just throw it in neutral.
Also depends on what kind of tranny you have. If it's an 18 speed, then 8th is really like 4th or 5th. That's what he's trying to say. If you run in a 10 speed transmission, 8th is like almost as high as you can go. 8th to 1st and a 10 speed, you're done.
Yeah, no, I had an 18.
You're pretty much driving away from your transmission at that point, just looking back on, hey, what's that thing back?
All of a sudden you've got like 8 neutrals.
Pretty much. Like, in fact, if you had an 18 speed and you were pulling like a light load, you would probably skip gear, especially if you're an owner-operator.
Mike, if you can hear me, I'll let you load up if you can, because I've got to get ready and have breakfast and stuff. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go, I'm out.
Alright.
John's hopping into.
Yeah, he just synced in, so I'm sure between the both of them, they can organise that.
Can someone who's in game give me the growth status of cotton and crops fields?
They're all withered. How?
9 is ready for harvest. The rest need to be weeded.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck.
You get that, Shark?
Yes, I did.
Stand for it.
Oh boy, we got all the guys in the animals farm right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't think about it, actually. You're right.
Yeah, we got James, Greg, TJ Castro, Mike, and myself.
I just heard you echoing.
sorry, that's John and I are sitting too close together.
No, it's fine.
John
Dang
wanted
it.
me to come keep him company.
Oh, Ohana, you stink. I just finished a flatbed load of plows for ATS. Literally, and I just like 2 minutes before you posted that.
So you just like fast forwarded through your screen and then left at Discord. We're like, shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
John, I'm going back to the bedroom to avoid the echo.
And now I'm carrying empty pallets again.
Get some cargo packs, my guy.
No. I was just about to say, Rusty opens up own trucking company, pallet and the empty pallet service, or what's it called? We buy pallets. RustyBuysPallets.com.
Yeah.
That's all he hauls, man. Every time what do you got on, Rusty? Empty pallets. What are you hauling today, Rusty? Empty pallets.
Mike, what are you doing with the bales that are floating in air?
That's just giants.
Rusty's buying old pallets to turn into like hipster coffee tables to sell for like $200 a piece.
Hell yeah. I actually had 15,000 pounds of canola.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I think once Washington State comes out, we're gonna have a lot more farm-related deliveries.
Oh yeah. Did you see Full Tilted's review on the U.S. trailer pack? There's he just did a review on it. It's like a bunch of Wilson trailers and shit. I think they're prepping for the same thing, and I also seen a tweet from them that said, "Get ready to see a lot more farms and a lot more agriculture in SDS."
Yeah, that trailer pack you did a review of, that's all that fucking pro mod shit.
You know what I'd love to see? The big 18-wheeler trailers that are hauling like 20 head of cattle in them. And then and then have it like the cattle's get spooked and all shipped to one side.
I actually seen a cattle hauler roll over. I didn't actually see it, but I seen the aftermath of it. It's crazy. Most of them didn't die. There was only like a handful of them that died instantly, and the other ones are running around like half decapitated and stuff, like not like legs missing and arms. And then there's cops out. They stopped the road, and the cops got out, and it was all you heard was. Yep.
Yeah, you had to. There was.
You have to euthanize them all.
Yep.
What choice do you have, especially when they've lost legs and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, well, the other one, even the ones that didn't, like once they're in that trailer, they're pretty much like sacred. Anything that happens after that, they're classified as like no good. Me and Mike were just talking about that. The lady did it in Canada. She gave pigs. She was an animal rights activist, and he stopped at a red light, and there was a protest, and he couldn't go because people were stopping him. And this lady walks up and gives the pigs water out of her water bottle. And he's filming the whole thing, and he took her to court. They went to court back and forth, and luckily his load didn't get refused or anything.
Fire on being on those train tracks.
Oh, okay. So it's actually legal for her to give water to the pigs in case there's something in the water which then could contaminate the pigs. Is that why?
Yeah, that's what he was protesting, and it actually is illegal. But the court actually found a way to side with her, so she didn't. She got like, trespassing, like a minor fine for, but it wasn't a fine for what she should have gotten fined for, because all of that meat should have been, at least from that pig, like that alone. I'm not sure how it works for the whole trailer, but you're not allowed to touch them. You're not allowed to go near them. In fact, they don't even really stop at weigh stations in the United States. No. When they do, it's to show them forms like that say like this is how many I have and this and that, and that's also why they're always doing a Mach 100. They can only be, you see an animal livestock guy and he's always passing you, it's because of two reasons. One, before they load them up, they feed them in a long grass pasture, so they weigh more. So then when they load them up, they take them, they get paid more. And so the longer it takes you, the more they shit, the less they weigh.
Yeah.
And then, secondly, there's how long they have to be. They can be in that confined area.
Yeah.
For also animal rights, and if they do a DOT inspection on them, they have to unload all the cow. So those guys are lucky. But they do have pens in Texas and like out west and stuff. I've seen the animal pens there for when they decide to do it.
Yeah. Okay. But it makes sense though, really, because yeah, if it gets contaminated, that brings up massive health issues down the line. So it makes sense. Okay. Thanks for the education, though, Chris. It's things I don't know about that part of the world.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Some of that information comes right from one guy that hauls pigs. I don't know him personally, but we talked over dinner, and I was like, why are they driving so fast all the time? And that's what he told me is like, we got to get there, man. We're trying to get as much per pound that we can get. So.
Makes sense. And then probably do that with the other animals too, wouldn't be just pigs.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Does that mean when I'm delivering pigs to the animal dealer, I can break the speed limit?
No.
Yeah.
Apparently in real life.
I got a question.
Like, this is the new speed limit for delivering animals?
80 kilometers an hour. Or as fast as you can go.
Oh, that's a bit dangerous. Especially if you're sinking and then they sink think, there goes the pigs in the water. That's not good.
Especially since you have to cross over the train tracks to get
Or a
to
train.
the animal dealer.
Choo-choo! Boom! It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Gloria and the animal trailer. That's what happened last time too. So.
Yep, we have an answer. Go ahead.
James, got a quick question for you. What were you doing up at the central grain elevator? Like, what farm are you in right now?
He's doing a contract.
Oh, he's doing a contract.
Yep.
Oh,
contract's going out.
That confused the hell out of me. I'm like, why is he there? And why is he unloading on the train tracks?
You literally said that, and I was like, oh, great, here we go. Like, Animal Farm's gonna be super broke now.
The words railroad tracks come out of people's mouths. John gets hairs on the back of his neck, starts standing up. What's it mean?
I'm not on the server, so it's not my
I can
fault.
understand that because I get the concern. Yeah, no.
No, but here's the thing. I was watching James's stream, and he was like straddling the train tracks, unloading on the train instead of on the road. I'm like, what?
If he gets our equipment damaged, then that's an issue.
It's whoever picked the map.
You know, there is a way on the other side.
I checked both sides.
There we go. Now my gears isn't too bad.
I checked both sides. Well, the only thing you do is shut the window.
I'll have to check on it when I get home.
Yeah, I haven't been up there
was dangerous. That was dangerous as all hell. I'm like, you're unloading on the tracks as a train's coming around the corner. I'm like, dude, you're gonna die.
I didn't even see the train. I didn't even see the train coming.
For real, as soon as someone mentioned train tracks, like Chris said, the hairs on the back of my neck were like, let's get ready for this.
It's not me this time. It's not my fault.
We'll still blame you.
No, I'm not taking the blame for that. That is all whoever decides to get hit by the train in animal equipment.
Gloria.
Yep.
Gloria.
Yes.
A correction there. It's whoever chose the map.
No, it's
Nope.
not. If you
No,
get
it's
hit
not.
by the train, If you get hit by
It's
the
your
train,
fault.
it is your fault. The fault is on
Also-
you, and you get fines for whatever farm you are working in.
The map was voted in by democracy.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Yep.
it's not one person that voted the map, it's everyone voted for the map.
So boo hoo hoo to you. Go cry me a river, build me a bridge, and get over it.
Wow, Rusty's ruthless.
Absolutely barbaric.
Rusty, do you play Truckers MP by any chance?
I will. I mean, I was, but I'm not going to anymore.
James is gonna ram your ass.
You gotta catch me first. Oh, damn it. I'm going 65.
Not hard.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mel.
Well,
Or at least Rusty will know what Gloria felt like that day in the field.
I already.
Apparently he does, because apparently Ohana got him up.
I know
Oof.
what happened. Because Chris already rammed me. He's like, can't stop. Just, nope.
Whereas
There's
Rusty
no runaway
blamed
truck
me
ramp.
for me getting hit. He's just like, you didn't tell me you were turning.
Did anybody else like burst out laughing when he go in? Can't stop.
Oh, like, I literally did not, I didn't even know he hit me. My truck lurched a little bit, but I thought that's because I had I was slowing down. I wasn't even at a full stop at that point. And then he's like, he hit me, and I was like, I didn't even know.
Hey, Mike.
Rusty.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
bet
go ahead.
Welker's Farm is less than a week away, dude. Welker's Farms just tweeted, "What do we have here?" And it's a picture of the Big Bud coming out of their shed. And it says, make sure you check out Mapper's Paradise on Twitter.